Hey guys, Pastor Steve. We are just continuing our wilderness series. This is part 4 of a 5-part little clip that we had from our message that we shared last Sunday at Dominion Church in downtown Jacksonville. But the first thing we talked about the wilderness reveals the battle within. Number 2, we talked about the wilderness breaks false sources of security. And 3, we talked about the wilderness confronts the lie of going back. And today I want to talk about the wilderness. The wilderness trains us to recognize God's voice. The wilderness trains us. See, the wilderness doesn't just stretch us. It teaches us to hear him. In Exodus 13:21, the says the Lord went before them in a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. They had no map. They had no blueprint, no clear path. They had to follow his presence. And same with we got to follow his presence. And we realize the wilderness the wilderness will remove our ability to rely on anything else. It removes our ability to rely on what we see. It begins to train us to walk by his voice. See, before the wilderness, we may know about God. But in the wilderness, we begin to know him. And every need becomes an opportunity to experience him, not just to hear about his provision, but to watch him to provide, not just because he guides us, but to see him lead us, not just say he is faithful, but live it in real time. See, the wilderness turns information into a counter. Matthew 6:4, Jesus said this. It says, when you pray, go into your secret place, close the door, and our Father who sees in secret meets us there. He's not after surface connections. He's drawing us to real relationship. But we live in a noisy world. Voices everywhere. There's opinions, there's pressures, there's distractions. There's social media speaking, culture speaking, our past even speaking, even our thoughts competing for attention. And all of that noise, it's easy to miss his voice. We have to be honest. People, even us at times, can be more concerned with being entertained than entertaining him. More focused on consuming than communing. But the wilderness, it quiets the noise. It strips distractions and forces us to listen to him, because clarity in God's voice is like a weapon. John 10:27 says, my sheep hear my voice. We don't have to guess. We don't have to wonder, but we know his voice. And the more we recognize his voice, the less deception has power over us. The more familiar we become with him, the harder it is for the enemy to imitate him. See, deception loses its grip when discernment grows. In the wilderness, we learn what he sounds like, not just in the loud moments, but in the quiet, in the intimate times with him. Not just when he says go, but when he says wait. Not just in direction, but in correction. Sometimes his voice moves us forward, and sometimes it anchors us right where we're at. So the wilderness isn't empty, it's intentional. It's where our ears are trained, our heart is tuned, and our spirit becomes sensitive to his leading. See, we weren't meant to live by sight. We were designed to live by his voice within us. And when we learn to hear him, we don't panic. When we can't see the path, we don't have to worry or be concerned, God, because we trust the one who is leading us. We don't need a map when we live and have his presence, because the wilderness is where we stop following directions and we start following him. And the clearer his voice becomes, the stronger we become, because when we know his voice, we can walk through anything and not be moved. Tomorrow, stay tuned, part number 5. But God bless you. Love you, Pastor Steve, DG Global Impact. Be sure to subscribe, follow us. God bless. Have a great one.